What is up? What is up, everybody? And welcome to a long-awaited Friday night here at ToyQuest101 Collectors Assemble Live. As you guys know, we were not present last week
Felt
because
weird
of my travel, but we are here now, and we're excited because we got a lot to talk about. But I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight on this great Friday night. I know you guys will be somewhere else, but you're here, so thank you.
You were traveling, you say?
I was traveling, which we're gonna talk about that because
I didn't get the invite. It looked like
don't worry.
Like that. Damn.
No, bro.
Already.
I might be in Florida soon. We'll see what happens.
Y'all look like I had a fun time, and I was like, dang, I feel the love.
Yeah, listen. Definitely had a fun time. Got to hang out with Mario. Had to hang out with Calvin and Todd, of course, from Spec Fiction, which I'll pull up some pictures soon so you guys could see. But yeah, man. Super excited to have a chance to go out there and have fun, man, with the homies, right? It was good, man. It was good, finally meeting all these guys in person, right? One thing is talking to them here and then just hanging out with them in person. It's like you kind of knew them forever anyway. So it was dope. And I appreciate it, obviously, because I'm the visitor there and they treated me well. So thank you, Mario. Appreciate that, bro.
Of course.
Hopefully we're gonna have that experience whenever Todd's thing opens up.
Yes, which we'll talk about that too. But yeah, man, I have fun with Mario, Calvin. Calvin's funny, man. I love Calvin. And yeah, hopefully we'll all go to Japan. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, that's happening. We're just counting down to the trip.
That's a maybe for me, but I'm definitely gonna try my best.
I think you should do it.
It'd be cool to have a trip with you guys.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, you're coming. We're coming with us. Miguel's coming with us.
Let's talk before anything. So I just have to say this. So we're eating somewhere. There's the horseshoe something. Wait, the horseshoe.
The golden horseshoe over there.
The golden horseshoe at Disneyland, and of course, Mario knew the secret spot. It was like this podium, real suspect, but we were in there in the corner.
Suspect? That was VIP, dude. What are you talking about? We had our own private little lounge. That was VIP, dude.
We did. The piano
you were in my house. You were in my house, bro. You were a guest, all right? So I had to show you around, make sure that you were taken care of, my guy.
Bro, wait. He walked
just giving great hospitality.
No, it was. I liked it. I'm playing around, but it's like he walked up. Found these stairs in the wall, and then we were like up in the podium next to the stage, next to the guy playing the piano. I was like, wow, this is real romantic, guys.
It was all dimly lit and everything, set in the mood.
You didn't take the sign, man? He was trying to tell you something.
No, listen, yeah, he was trying to convince me to buy shit as always. But listen, so I'm over here. We're waiting for our food, right? Got my mozzarella sticks and fries, which were awesome. But yeah, so we're waiting, and Calvin's there with his blade glasses on and shit. And I go, I'm like, yo, Calvin, you should go to Japan with us. He's like, he looked at me, and I know I saw his eyes through those dark shades, and he was like, motherfucker, you coming with us? I'm not You're coming with us. Yo, I never laughed so hard in my life, bro. I was like, oh shit.
That was hilarious.
It was a great moment. I'm never gonna forget it.
That's the truth, man. I mean, there's a lot of us. There's a lot of us getting together, man, trying to make this trip happen, doing it. And he's right. You're coming with us, Josh. We're gonna drag you by the hair. With us.
Dude, it's gonna be fun. But listen, I want to appreciate you guys. Josh, how you been, man? Everything good?
Yeah, man. Things have been great over here. I got a little new toy in that I'm gonna wait to show you guys when Anthony gets here.
Nice.
I know he'll be impressed.
New toy, you say?
Okay. Yeah, got a new toy.
And you did 2 videos yesterday, correct?
Yeah. We had our third show last night over my channel, our retroactive show. Because it's not really about collectibles and whatnot. It's all about like pop culture, movies, shows, and all that. So it was a fun time. Me and my friend Andrew trying to get that off the ground. So if you guys are ever available on Thursday nights, come by and hang out. It's at 8:00.
Let's go. Very nice. And I know you saw Guardians, which we'll talk a little bit about. Oh yeah,
bro.
Later.
So good.
I know. No, we're not doing spoilers, but we'll talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
Because my show is going to be spoilers next week. That's pretty much what the whole show is going to be. Are you guys? Can we talk spoilers next week on your show? On this show?
Oh yeah, we'll talk about it in depth. But for now, today when we talk about it, it'll just be non-spoiler.
Yeah, because Miguel hasn't seen it yet. That means he has to see it this week.
I'm gonna have to see it Sunday, hopefully. Hopefully.
All right. That's right.
But Mario, what's up with you, man? You had your show yesterday, right? What's today? Saturday? Yesterday, yeah.
I was supposed to have a show yesterday, but unfortunately, I had to cut it short. I had a sudden emergency that I had to attend to, and unfortunately, couldn't do the show. But
you guys okay? Everything okay?
I hope so.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
hope so. Hopefully, things will be all right. But yeah, no. Other than that, man, doing good, bro. Got some other good news going on too that I might tell y'all later on about. And, look at this guy coming in with the shades.
I literally just sat down, dude.
Speaking of blade shades, what the fuck? What in the blade is going on here, bro?
I just got home. I was outside. It was very hot, and I have a really bad headache. So
did Calvin convert you? Like, what's going on?
No, I wear shades all nonstop outside. I can't go outside without glasses.
Well, you know you're not outside, bro.
No, but now
it's for the aesthetic, man.
I need to have. I'm gonna wear them for a little bit till my headache subsides.
Yeah, I get it.
I like them though. I like the blade shades.
Well, thank you.
I have a question though. Why is Dennis in the chat and not on the show?
He's working.
Oh.
Anytime he's not working, he's definitely gonna be on. But
so this is gonna be a thing now, isn't it?
Oh hell no! Hold on.
Damn it, I don't got any guys.
The lights are bright over here, bro. Friday night.
I got real glasses, so.
Oh, look at this. All right. Well,
see what you started?
Hey, but man, I can't go out there without. So I just got a really bad headache, and then on top of it, I just took some.
I just do the show.
P-Rock's gonna show up.
I know.
Fuck it. I mean, I got a legit reason though. But if you guys want to just be cool, that's cool too. I mean,
this is the Calvin inspired show. Because when I met Calvin, he had his blade. He was wearing all black. First off, he had like a little crossbody book bag. And he had his blade shades on. And the minute he walked away, I was like, Mario, why Calvin look like Blade?
Well, hell yeah.
Yeah. We cool, man. But,
well, hell cool, bro.
Yeah, you're so cool, Makoy Kulo.
Yo.
I don't know, bro. We can call him that shit. But we're over on the west, right?
That's right.
Nah,
you know, out here in the dub.
East
we out in the dub.
Son.
Oh, that's easy shit.
Why you throwing up the dub?
We're out here, man.
East Coast, bro.
No. Fuck East Coast.
Oh shit, Calvin's in the chat. Yo, wait, hold on. Calvin's in the chat.
I lived out there.
Motherfuckers talking mad shit right now.
I lived it. Nah, it's good.
Send him a link.
Good.
Calvin's on the road right now, man. See if he'll come through.
Yo, he could come on. I just get scared when he's on the road, man. You know how that is.
Oh, he's always in the office, man. He's always in the office.
Oh, Baconator's on. What's up, man?
Hey, Booty King's in the house. What's up, man?
Yeah.
What is up, man?
Let's add our chats real quick, guys.
Fucking Kerry King, bro. Hell yeah. Baconator, hell yeah, dude.
Anthony Kennedy, my guy. Thank you so much. Anthony's cool, man. We got Renz on. What's up, Renz?
My dude.
Arillis, as always, supporting love Arillis. Let's go. Calvin, of course. We're just talking about him. We got Dennis in here. Let's go.
That's good.
What else we got?
Wants to see a live PO tonight. Whoa, what?
Oh, we'll talk about that a little bit.
I know you're gonna be ordering tonight.
All right.
PO and shit.
We'll talk about that. Facebook user, what's up? I think that's Carlos. What's up? Listen, guys. So let's. Where do you want to start first? Let's.
Well, first off, let me show the chat what Mario's gonna be live ordering tonight, and that is The Legend of Zelda Nintendo Switch Edition. Come on, bro.
When did this went? Dude,
that was blurry.
When did that drop?
It came out 2 days, like a few days ago.
Did it come with the game?
No, the game comes out on the 12th.
Oh yeah, because
this is just the console.
See, and look at this shit, man. Freaking Zelda drops the same time that the new Star Wars game. Why can't I remember the damn name? Jedi's.
I think
Jedi Survivor. Yeah, but the thing is, you don't need another Switch. You have one.
Shut up. Yeah, I do. I don't have a Zelda Switch though, dude.
Is it OLED though? And does it have the Zelda logo on it? Come on.
I don't have OLED either.
I don't know if it's not OLED or not, but yeah. I mean, I don't have an OLED Switch.
My Switch is still from the launch. I still have a launch Switch, dude.
I got the upgraded one. I had the original, then I got the upgraded one, and then they put out the OLED.
Dude, should I upgrade?
Mine took a shit on me, so that that's why I got this one.
I don't know,
bro.
Guy,
Big Bog Pound, dude. I called him out today, dude. He's everywhere. I love him. Though.
Oh yeah, he is.
Are y'all picking up the game when it comes out?
What game?
I don't have time, dude.
Tears of the Kingdom, the new Zelda.
If it's anything like Breath of the Wild, it probably won't.
No, it's a sequel to it.
What?
Oh, it's like a sequel to it.
Yeah.
Okay,
hold on. What was wrong with Breath of the Wild?
Game.
Why?
I didn't like it. I didn't like one of the things I don't like in video games. I don't like weapon degradation. That shit just annoys the fuck out of me. Like,
well, they have
a few swings, your weapon breaks. I gotta get another one. A few swings, your weapon. I don't like that. Like
that part got annoying.
That takes me out of it. If that's gone, then maybe I'll dig it.
No, they kept it, but they have a new, because I saw some gameplay. They have a new feature to it. So you know how like in Zelda, like you have to like cross rivers, you have to fly and stuff. They added like a Minecraft feature to it, so you can build a boat and stuff. Like you just cut down trees, like you could build boats and vehicles and like things to cross the land and stuff. So it's kind of cool, like the way they showed it during the gameplay Nintendo thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. They added some cool features to it.
Hey, Josh,
I didn't watch anything for it.
When you come to Japan with us, dude, we go visit Nintendo Japan as well.
Bro.
Oh, for real?
Now you got me talking. Now you're talking.
Right?
No, that's on the list, bro. That's on the list.
Man.
What you talking about? That's on the list.
Yeah.
Guys, listen. If I swear to God, if you guys are wearing shades at home, please post a picture up. Please post a picture up on a group or tag us or something.
I think people missed what happened though. Like I came in with a headache. Everybody else is like, all right, this is cool. Let's do it.
You don't gotta explain yourself, but guys.
Let me try to find some.
If you
hell yeah, Josh, let's go.
Yo, if y'all wearing shades at home, please tag us.
We're making this a thing.
Tag us. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh man,
that's so funny. What's up? It's my homie. Oh, she got her glasses on. Let's go.
All right.
Do you have a statue from Way Studios? Listen, give me some time at Way Studios. You're not the first one to ask. I'm trying to figure something out with them. Oh my God.
It works.
Hold on. We really doing this? Hold on.
I wish I had like some
and it goes with the shirt. I just realized it too.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, look at you. You're completely matching.
You're so adorable.
I like it. I like it. You should wear it the whole stream. I think you could do it.
Mike, wear it the whole stream?
I think so.
Do it. Let's go.
I think it would be really cool, but you know.
No, I couldn't find my sunglasses, but my kid had this in his room. So I'm like,
that's the next best
that
thing.
Works.
He's gonna come in and snag it. Watch. Back, my pika.
Why don't you wear your furry mask, Mario?
So lucky I can't find that shit right now.
Who told you about a furry mask, bro?
Well, I mean, you know, I know about it. So I was like, if he's gonna wear one, then
what do you know? What do you know about a furry mask, bro?
I know that you got a few of them.
You know nothing.
Just one? I thought it was more.
You know
my bad.
Nothing,
my
bro.
bad.
You know nothing, my guy.
My bad.
What's going on with you? Why you got a headache, man? Why you acting like
Bro, dude, I don't know if it's just the weather now. It's like 106 outside. It's windy as all hell, and it changed. I don't know. It changed the season. My sinus is just killing me, dude. And then the sun was just banging, and then now I've got all like these studio lights, and I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Damn it, you guys.
That's what I was just telling him. These ring lights give me a headache.
Josh, do that.
Yeah, they do.
Josh, you need to do your whole segment, dude, in that Pikachu mask, man. I swear.
Bro, I will try to wear it as long as I can for the show tonight.
I love it.
It's pretty awesome.
You guys are lucky I can't find it, but I had some Groot glasses. I don't know.
Yeah, Groot glasses?
Groot, like Groot.
This was $5 at Five Below. It was worth every penny.
Listen.
So you just go outside, grab some branches, and put them on your face.
There you go.
No, they're pretty cool. I have a mess down here, bro.
Oh.
Anyway, listen. So, all right, let's see what's going on here. Smoking the wrong stuff for you. Listen, let me show you guys a couple things real quick. So, let's share my screen so you guys can see some of my little trip because I know a lot of people are asking. So, for those who care, we'll show some pictures real quick.
All right.
So,
all right.
This is
man.
Frank and Sons
collectible show out here in LA.
These are all life size stuff. We got some lightsabers.
This is pretty much the booth that gets most of the attention, as you can clearly see why.
Yeah. So the cool thing about this, was that I got to see a lot of things in person, right?
Yeah.
And as you guys know, a lot of times when you look at a statue in pictures, even though it looks cool, when you see it in person, it looks different, man. It looks like better. So like I saw the Doom in person, really liked it. I saw the Batman Dark Knight Returns with the lightning bolt, really liked it. And then
the
you see
Justice Buster at the very end as well.
The bottom left has all these Iron Man 6-scale figures. They look a lot bigger there. I like them a lot. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you were really tripping out about that Iron Patriot, how big it really was, man.
Bro.
Yeah.
No, even the other one. They were all pretty good. Man, I'm really mad that I can't find these glasses. But anyway, all right. So we got that. We went to Disney, of course.
That's right.
This shit was fun, bro.
This was damn near a walk-on. I mean, we waited like 20 minutes, I think, to get on this thing, which is insane. Rise of the Resistance is usually like about an hour plus, so we must have gotten on while the ride just opened up or something. But yeah, this was great.
Hi, Mom. I think that's Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, this was fun. Definitely a walk-on. Obviously, I've done this before in Florida, but man, it's every time you do it, it looks cool.
It's yeah. Oh, the overhead shot of the Falcon. Look at that.
Yes. Amazing. This is some more art from Frankenstein. This is Superman on throne, but it's the old school Superman.
Who thought you'd never see anything like this, man? This is crazy. Superman on throne, dude. That's dope. I really like it.
I liked it a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's a BB-8 action. Here we go. Look at that.
The Iron Man setup.
The Iron Man in the back right. Love it.
That War Machine, though.
I know.
As
Which
Comic
one?
Origins Deluxe.
Iron Man 2 one.
Okay, yeah.
But it was cool.
You trying to pick that one up, Josh?
Huh?
You trying to pick that one up, the Iron Man 2 War Machine?
No, not right now, but it's probably my favorite War Machine.
Yeah. Yo, this Doctor Strange, I was surprised. Like, I think it stood out. I really liked it.
I thought it was weird.
It was cool, man.
But it's cool.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. I still need to get it.
Yeah, it's just the visual looks. You know what I mean? I like it. And there's the Iron Patriot on the side. There's the old school Iron Man in the middle, Mark 1.
Mark 1, man. Yeah. They kill with the Iron Man figures.
The castle.
Look at our lovely castle. Look at that.
The baby castle. Like Calvin was saying.
Hey, our baby castle, you can at least walk through it, all right? Y'all can't do that over there in Florida.
Here's the don't let him talk that shit, Josh. Here's the Doom I was talking about.
Yeah, it's nice looking.
Dude, it's like I liked it. I always liked it, but when I saw it in person, I was like, man, it looks really, really, really good. So there's that there. Let's see what else I got here. Hold on. I think I got some more pictures in another file real quick. But yeah, man, it was really fun. Definitely had a blast with the guys. Let's see. Let me share here real quick.
You don't got us on the holo chest table?
Oh no, damn it, I don't got that picture. I don't think I added it. That was a dope picture too. Here's the I went to the Angels game. Love the Angels. Here's more of that booth. Mike Trout, my boy. For all those who don't know, Mike Trout was born and lives, and his parents live in the town that I am in Jersey. Oh, look at him, handsome colors, catching the train and stuff.
Again, no invite there.
Look at the shades, bro. Look at the shades, son.
Dude, you don't. You were talking about our small castle, bro. Come on.
There's more Frankensteins. And this is why I went over there, guys. So everybody's asking why I went over there. I went to work. I referee. So just so you guys see some action shots here. More of the stadium, more Doom. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Yep. Yo, can we this fucking picture, bro? I look like I'm just up to no good, bro.
You look like you're not happy at all.
No, I'm happy. I'm just like I feel like I got caught. You know what I mean? Like it's just like
with the Vampirella?
He was like, what?
No, I wasn't looking at Vampirella. I was looking at Batman.
I mean, that's my thoughts with this photo.
Of course you
well, I mean, we can make it look like I was looking at Vampirella. It's fine with me. It's just funny as hell. But let me see what he said.
Sent pic to IG. Let me see what he sent.
Oh, somebody pull that up, yeah. But oops, let's see what else we got here. Oh, there we are again. Here we go. So speaking of Todd, here's Todd. We were eating some pizza and stuff. Listen, man, I got to visit the gallery, guys, and I'm just gonna tell you guys, it is gonna be epic. Like I can't explain to you how great this is gonna be, man, because the best way I could just explain it or describe it, it's gonna be if you ever went to an art show or art gala, and the walls are white, and there's frames of art on the wall that are behind glass, and people are walking around with little entrees, and you kind of can't touch anything, and that's the way it's gonna look. That's how crazy. If you could imagine, if you guys seen Todd on live stream, you see his background. It's real elegant, it's fancy, right? It looks like that's how it's gonna be, man. I'm excited.
Hanging out with Todd was cool as shit, dude.
Miguel wasn't looking at umbrella, but his phone was.
he was cool to hang out with in Vegas at that Queen event.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, we're over here. So we basically went to a spot where I used to live at, little pizza joint I used to frequent a lot. Really good, by the way. It's supposed to be New York style. Miguel's like, hell no, this ain't no New York style. But it was, come on, dude. You know it was good, though, bro.
It was good, but it wasn't New York, bro.
Yeah. But then after that, we walked around a little bit. We ended up a little bro. What happened? Josh, what happened, bro?
Dang, hurts my face.
Yeah, we ended up in a little brewery, a brewery, had a couple drinks, so that was nice, chilling, and just walked around for a little bit.
In Anthony's face when I took this off.
I know. Well, Miguel, you'll be happy to know that your boy over here is wearing the shades watching the show.
Yo, let's go.
So there he goes right there. He's out there in the office right now. I mean, he's driving out there, man, but yeah. Want me to show you this.
That's Calvin, guys. That's awesome.
That's Calvin.
That's funny.
That's my brother.
Yeah, man. Listen, so what else do we got to talk about today? Let me see. Oh, let's start. You want to start with your hot toys?
Sure, man. We can do that.
Go ahead. Pull them up. Let's let me get this going real quick.
So May the 4th was upon us yesterday. And with May the 4th came a couple releases.
Yes.
A couple unexpected releases. A couple releases that were not Return of the Jedi related.
Yep.
Howard, I know you're watching, man. But anyway. So we got a release of here we're looking at Darth Sidious, man. So this is basically from the Clone Wars. And 6-scale piece. I think they did an amazing job with this thing. Again, this was something where I was at the movies on Wednesday night and my phone was blowing up. Luckily, it was at the end of the movie and where all the figures started to drop. So it's this is the thing. Now, some of this is kind of controversial. I've seen there are a couple of collectors out there that aren't too happy with this sculpt, which I honestly don't understand because this likeness here to Darkseid. Why can't I think of his name right now? Anyway, to Palpatine himself. Ian McDermott. I was thinking McKellen. I don't know why. Ian McDermott. That's spot on, bro. I don't know what people are seeing out there. If you guys, I don't understand what people are not. Look.
It looks better than the Yelena.
There was a comment about, I guess, the head being a little bit too short. That it's not, I guess, elongated enough or something like that.
Yeah, there's like a debate going on in my Facebook group about it right now. Still.
Yeah, seeing those photos side by side, okay, I guess, but I mean, I think this is something that may, I think opinions may change if we saw this in person. You know what I mean? So like what Miguel alluded to earlier is that when you pictures will do one thing, but when you actually see something in person, it's just like a completely different experience. So perhaps this is the same. I don't know. And if it is inaccurate as far as like, I don't know, to how big his head should be or not, I honestly don't think it's a problem because that likeness is there in my opinion, dude. I saw another side by side that's stretched out. It looks just like him, dude.
You just had one up?
I just had to do it.
Well,
really?
Yes, I had to do it.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
I have Star-Lord ones too somewhere, but listen.
Back.
So back to this, right, man? So yeah, I kind of heard the whole comments and stuff. So and this I asked Mario, and this is legit, right? So I know that there's a couple people that are very, very picky when it comes to the likeness of something, right? But when this first came out, I was like, damn, this is pretty spot on, right? It looks really good. And then I saw some picture comparisons, and I'm like, all right, well, I could see where the face might be a little bit more elongated. But like you would never know that unless you pulled up the picture.
Exactly.
If you're gonna have the 6 scale figure on display with the picture framed next to it, then I guess maybe somebody will say some shit about it. But are we really that picky? Is that like a thing? Like, do you guys as collectors want that perfect accuracy, which I don't think really ever happens? But for me, it was spot on, even though, yeah, I agree. If you look at the pictures that they were compared to, that face does look a little bit more elongated. But without seeing that picture, I think it came out pretty good. But like that's just me being ignorant to people who really want that like perfectness when it comes to a figure or statue. So I guess I'll ask Anthony first. Anthony, I know you're big on 6 scale figures. I know you're big on the likeness of stuff. What are your thoughts on what I just said and the face here that we're looking at?
Well, first off, I will say that art is subjective.
Okay.
And make no mistake, this is all art, right? This is all art, everything we collect. So some people are going to resonate more with other pieces, right? However,
right.
this is 20th anniversary Clone Wars, and they're just kind of encompassing the branding of the Clone Wars, right? So it comes from the short cartoon run plus the 7 season animated, right? They're kind of just, it's a mix of sorts, right? And then we know that both, as I just mentioned, one was a cartoon, one was an animated series, right? It's not the actor's likeness to begin with. Hot Toys decided when they first introduced the Clone Wars run to go with leaning more towards actors' likeness rather than try to create them like how Sideshow did, right? I don't know what's going on here, P-Rock. I came in with a headache. Everybody started going nuts. Anyway.
P-Rock, we're just waiting on you, man. This is a Shades
and masks
inspired show, and it started with Calvin, but I guess we could say it was inherited by you too, because you're the guy who wears the shades on the show. So if you're done eating and want to come on and show us your shades, let us know, guys. Let us know.
Totally fucked me up. Okay, so yeah, so because they decided, whereas like Sideshow went with the animated style of the show, right? If you saw their Kenobi and Anakin and Yoda, whatever. So with that said, it's like they're not trying to create an exact moment of likeness in a scene, right? Like where you have Revenge of, I'll always call it that, Revenge of the Jedi, but Return of the Jedi, Emperor,
right?
His likeness is there. It's showing a little bit of his age, right? But the likeness was there. They were trying to capture that scene. Here, I feel it's pretty damn spot on. It's like because again, I think they're also trying to do a little bit of an interpretation of sorts as well, right? Because they are nailing the actor. They're going after the actor's likeness, but they also kind of have their own artistic liberties to it because it's the Clone Wars line. Like they've similarly with some of the other figures that they've put out. So again, also, dude, it depends on the photographer. Like you mentioned, like shit looks way different in hand. And I'm not saying the photos are bad, but how far? What's the focal length of these shots? What lens is he using? You know, we're
Right.
shrunken down to 6 scale versus, you know, life size. So all these things factor in. When I just see him, I see the Emperor.
Yeah,
So
right. Right.
I don't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not picking him up myself because I'm not really dabbling down this kind of path. But dude, it's dope. I think it's a cool. You know, the other people kind of wanted Revenge of the Sith, you know, but hey, that's in 2 years, so maybe you'll get an anniversary for that. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Brings balance to the community
Mhm.
because we only have one Emperor now. We have 2, so it's cool.
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
keep in mind, if you get one in 2 years for Revenge of the Sith, it's going to be in like another year and a half, 2 years before you get after that. So you're really looking at like 3.5, 4 years.
Sure, but that goes without saying, though, right? That's everything. Everything we buy, other than, you know, stuff you find at like Target or something, right? Black Series, things like that.
This is something. This particular sculpt, I can completely see it being reused for the 20th anniversary for Revenge of the Sith. It captures a particular scene when he's telling Anakin.
Oh, I was talking to Anakin.
Yeah, when he's talking to Anakin to join the dark side to save your wife from certain death, and he has a smile on his face, man. Like, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, so that's where, to me, that's where this expression was captured from. Even though they're branding it right now for the Clone Wars, it's definitely coming again for Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary. You know.
Yeah. So Anthony here says, to me, it's not a big deal because it's based off the Clone Wars show, and like others, there's a bit of cross between the real and the cartoon. Yeah, I could agree.
And the thing is, too, with it being the Clone Wars, when he came out here as Sidious, the hood was up. His face wasn't exposed.
True.
Right? The hood was up, you know, like we're seeing, you know, in these photos here. This is exactly how we saw him.
Right. So that's why I brought up what I said. Like, are we really that worried? Like, are you going to display him without the hood up? Because for me, I need the hood up.
Hood's going up. The hood is absolutely going up.
All right. This is funny. This is true. I see Mr. Burns.
This freaking guy.
Now I can't unsee it, right? It's like
Excellent.
Smithers, right? That's so funny. Let's see what we got here.
And you only collect original trilogy, right?
No, I dabble in some other stuff too, but I'm selective with Star Wars, but primarily OT.
Yeah. I don't think back in the 80s anything was as detailed as this. Things have come a long way, and the art is there regardless, but maybe a factor will be cost at the end of the day. That's true. I think it looks dope though.
Cost is always a factor when it comes to these things, but I mean, he was right. We never see. Look, back then when we were collecting, we were just happy with the little 4-inch figures, man. Where they were just a representation of something. Had no likeness to nothing, but you saw the figure and you know what it was, right? Oh, I got a little 4-inch Han Solo. Oh, here's Luke Skywalker in X-wing gear, or here's a GI Joe. Here's a freaking Snake Eyes or something like that, right? Wasn't accurate to anything, but you know what it was. These days, the art is just incredible when it comes. Whether you're collecting, hell, even the 6-inch figures are doing crazy things these days. 6-inch to 6 scale, to quarter scale. Dude, even, I mean, everybody has stepped up their game artistically, man. So,
yeah,
I mean, we're living. I think personally that we're in an artistic renaissance. You know, when it comes to actor likeness, with all of this stuff and realism, and it's amazing. But at the same time, this shit costs money. So,
I dig it. I think it looks good. I think it looks good.
Yeah. So even though some of us may not get it, I mean, I'm sure we can all appreciate the artistry.
Yeah. Are any of you guys getting this?
I plan to. Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I will.
Live PO?
Live PO? Nah, bro. Nah.
Okay.
I ain't no live PO.
Okay,
I haven't
it's okay.
anything in a while, so
it's okay. One day we'll get you to do it.
Yeah, we'll see.
On a statue, hopefully. But all right. Hopefully. Moving on. What else we got?
Moving on. So that was just one of 2 releases that were just actually announced. The next thing, we did receive another drop later that night, in which it was basically another clone. We are looking at Clone Commander Fox in his Phase 1 gear, which has some collectors. I think it looks amazing as hell. No, but to be honest, I didn't get a chance to actually verify to see if this is how he actually looked, because I honestly don't remember. But I know his Phase 2 armor looked way different than this, but I think this is still a badass design. You know, I really like. It's a different shade of red, you know, compared to the Phase 2. But still, Phase 1 clones. For me, clones personally, dude, I'm still doing them all. You know, clones, troopers. You know, I just love the more military aspect when it comes to these clones. The whole tactical gear, the whole get up. You know, I freaking love that. And I'll say that I love them more than stormtroopers, just because of that factor, right? They're more unique, you know, when it comes to the markings and everything else, and all the different types of gear. Where stormtroopers, yeah, you had like a commander with a pauldron and shit like that. You know, maybe a couple that had different weapons and all, which was cool. You know, differentiated, you know, different troopers and all. But I'm just more of a look of the clones, you know, to be honest.
So I got a dumb question for you. So do you think that Hot Toys takes advantage of stormtroopers, because when you guys are making your diorama displays, you guys tend to purchase more than one because of, you know, the diorama you're trying to do? Like, is that
easy money, dude? You already have an existing mold, and they can just capitalize on it.
It's the mold.
You have variations of different troopers, but essentially they look the same. Although, when it comes to the stormtroopers, they are unique. You know, there are some of them, like the designs did change from Star Wars, the original one. It's changed from Empire, then it changed from Return of the Jedi. Rogue One also changed, so they are there. But the basic design is, you know, is still pretty much the same. But the thing is, nowadays, that they seem to be in limited supply right now, in which unless you're getting on this whole pre-order thing early and trying to army build, then those days may be gone. I don't know.
Right.
It's kind of difficult to say, because.
So you're saying that the discounts and stuff you think are going away?
I think they're gone. Everything.
No, I don't think the discounts are going away.
Well, I meant like how like you were able to like get something below retail like almost weeks after.
When it comes to anything that's on pre-order right now, those are going away. Discounts for current stock are not going away anytime soon.
That's what I meant, like the future stuff. So if something comes out you want, it's best to pre-order it at this point. Like we're back to that.
That seems like the agenda that they're trying to push. With at least with Sideshow right now. You know, these figures that are waitlisted, they're available elsewhere. If you know where to look,
barely though.
But
you know, I'm shocked we didn't get, and because knowing Hot Toys, I'm surprised we even got the Moff Gideon from season 3 of Mando and his like best Scar Mando suit.
Yo,
I
for
thought
real.
You would have thought they would have dropped that pretty quick, considering they're big on like the Mandos and Iron Man, like armor like characters. So
sure,
but Mando wasn't very well received.
And so I don't think they would have capitalized on the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi as well, then probably dropped a little bit more for that, considering last year, for the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones, they gave us 5 figures for May 4th, and all of them had to do with the 20th anniversary for Attack of the Clones. So they're kind of setting a false narrative. You know, they're kind of setting us up thinking that, okay, cool, it looks like going forward, they'll probably share that same love when it comes to an anniversary edition of a particular franchise, or when it comes to Star Wars, rather. So I think we're all in the mindset that we're going to see like a shitload of Return of the Jedi stuff. Turns out there was nothing for May 4th. We did receive a couple figures earlier when it came with the Vader into the 3PO. We did see those.
So you think it was lackluster?
I would say so, and I think a lot of Star Wars fans would tend to agree. But that doesn't take away from the artistry that was dropped with these two. You know what I mean? I think these figures are great. I do plan on picking up both of them anyway. But if these could have been announced at a later time, in my opinion. But you know, I think some of us, you know, Anthony included, probably wanted to see more from Return of the Jedi, because it's, again, like I mentioned, this 40th anniversary. We see the new art prints, poster prints from Matt Ferguson for the 40th. You know, that dropped, getting the hype up. The movie just is put out in the theaters right now, so why not just continue that momentum going into May 4th? You know, boom, Return of the Jedi, and all of us will. I think all of us older collectors were actually we'll lose our shit for it. But
any of you guys picking that print up? It looks pretty good. It's up on Bottleneck.
Actually, I'm surprised it hasn't sold out yet.
It's timed.
I got the double-sided poster. I didn't go with the print for my light box, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it's timed, so it'll go through the weekend, and then they'll stop it. They'll cut it off. Which I think for that it was smart, because I think if it like it's most bottleneck stuff, it goes out like that, kind of like Mondo. So
they do.
People,
I mean,
people would be
freaking sell
pissed if
instantly.
it went out and it was like double on eBay already.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. That's why I grabbed it early. There were some YouTubers that had early access to those prints, so I went in and pick it up like the day before it dropped. Actually, I think on what was it, Wednesday? But yeah, I understand that they're timed, but I was thinking timed until they run out.
No, it's time. Like the what they sell throughout the weekend is going to be the edition size.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any of you guys getting this?
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. I know you. I
Army
figured you were
building up
Mario.
here, so yeah, of course, got to go with the rest of them.
Yeah.
So I mean, for me, I don't tend to army build because there's too many of them. Unless I can have them like displayed differently with different helmets. Like there's a 501st that dropped. It's basically a clone trooper with blue trim, but it came with 3 different helmets. So for me, those are 3 different display options. So I picked up one of each. You know what I mean? So that's the only time I tend to like army build in a sense. Other than that, I'm just one and done.
All right. What else we got, bro?
So moving on from that, we also have a couple releases that were actually showing up from pre-order or pre-orders that actually dropped. First up, we are looking at the Battle Droid from episode 2. Again, this was announced last year for May 4th, amongst a few others. So considering that,
damn, a year,
basically a 12-month turnaround from announcement to release for Hot Toys that's pretty impressive. You don't see that much. You know, you don't see that kind of release that often unless it's like a like a Toy Fair exclusive or something like that, right? If we see something announced from San Diego Comic-Con, usually a few months later it'll tend to drop for release. But something like this that was just announced randomly as a standard release, and for them to basically, like I said, have like a 12-month turnaround, that doesn't happen these days that often. So this one is pretty much sold out almost everywhere, and it
was popular, I'm assuming, huh?
I guess this is another one that people could have been. This fucking photo, that's funny. That could be army building as well. You know, there are some collectors that are into building like these huge diorama scenes. They'll pick up probably a dozen of these things. Probably. I'm not one of them. I just need one. I'm good. It's cool that it came with a separate 3PO head, as we see here with the 3PO head on the Battle Droid hugging up on R2. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. I thought it was dope.
But you can see right here why people army build these things, right? We got 4 of them all together. It's a thing. It's a thing. People with their collectors that want to build these, you know, huge displays. But yeah, I think it came out good. And for those that are actually getting it, congratulations. And for us that are searching for it, good luck trying to pick it up.
Looks cool. All right, what else? We got one more, right?
We have one more release, and that would be this one was kind of an early drop too, in my opinion.
I like this one though.
Shit, I lost it. Hold on. There it is right there. So here we have a Purge Trooper from the Kenobi show. So this is basically a design from Jedi Fallen Order that came out from the game that was pretty much adapted to live action. It's not one-to-one, or it's not completely accurate to the game, but it is based off the Kenobi show. I've seen some collectors that really don't like it. Me personally, I think it's dope. It's different, right? I like the red eyes with the red trims, the pauldron. You know, also in the bicep area, in the left hand, the comma. I like this design. I think it's pretty cool.
I think it looks badass.
Kind of Emperor Zurgish from Toy Story, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's man. We got Mr. Burns earlier. Now we got this.
Right.
And what do you think?
I like this one. I picked up 2.
Nice.
So yeah, I really dig Purge Troopers a lot. I just think they look awesome. Nice. And I actually prefer this Purge Trooper over the Phase 1 Purge Troopers, because the Phase 1 that you saw maybe prior is they've got like the rounded like
helmet
bumps right on their helmets.
It kind of like a giant cinnamon roll from a donut shop.
Yeah, or like the Michelin Man or something weird, right? Like this weird, like, I'm not a big fan of that Phase 1 style, but these I like because they're more in tuned, in my opinion, to Stormtrooper style, right? Whereas the Phase 1s, they're okay. Don't get me wrong. They're not like they're just not my favorite. These guys are cool shit looking. They're menacing. So I had to get at least two.
Awesome.
The thing is, I don't think their eyes light up. I think this is all just lighting. I know Sideshow did an unboxing. I didn't watch it, but I don't think there's batteries in the helmet. I didn't read it anyway in the description, so that's a little off-putting, right? I feel like that's just like a film, you know, and if you have light reflect just right, you know, you can kind of, you know, almost like a, what is it called? Not velvet, but like that kind of, that material, the vinyl, there you go. Yeah, it might be like a vinyl kind of strip. Again, I didn't watch it, but I do have two of these coming. If nothing else, because I'm hoping there's a Cal Kestis coming. Yeah. And I'm cool with that. Like, it doesn't need to be a Phase 1 helmet, things like that. You know, I can mix and match. So, and I do have the Kenobi Vader, and I also have the Grand Inquisitor. So.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. So, dude, I don't know what I'm going to do with this.
So, you're going to put them all together or what? What are you going to do?
Yeah, my plan was to do something like that. And then, because, so here's my idea. I wanted a couple of Purge Troopers, a couple of Stormtroopers, Vader, the Grand Inquisitor, and I'm pretty sure they're dropping the fifth brother and the third sister, and I think they both look badass. So I would kind of want to get those two, but I didn't like Reva, so I didn't get her. But then I'm feeling like, well, that's kind of weird. I got all these. Then if I don't, you know what I mean. So I don't know if I want to get her or I'll just wait to get her. I don't know. But I would like to make this kind of an, you know, if they made like a helmet for her that made her look kind of like the second sister from Fallen Order.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think these look sick, and I want to build this kind of menacing kind of shelf. You know, yeah, that's a little bit more, you know, it's heavily Darkseid and Imperial versus just, you know, standard. Although I love troopers, don't get me wrong. Like I ended up picking up 3 scout troopers yesterday, so you know, but that's gonna go with my Return of the Jedi stuff for my Endor thing. So I was like, this will be cool, but. Yeah, I just dig them. I've always leaned more towards Darkseid shit, so I'm really digging this. I like the colors. I think if I can do it right, obviously the pauldron comes off because they all do. I'm gonna mess with the belt. Shit. I think the comma comes off, so I'm gonna try to take the comma off. That should slip off. I'm pretty sure.
Dude, don't try to talk me into getting another one, a second option display.
Oh, I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do. So I have one commander and then a regular one.
I thought,
live PO. Live PO.
No, I know
they're cheap too. They're cheap, so I was like, okay, I'll get 2 of them. Pauldron comes off, the comma comes off the other, because the ranks. You're not gonna have 2 of them, right? So. It's pretty badass. I like it. So yeah, I got 2 coming. Mario's probably gonna get another one here in a half hour, and then we'll be good.
No, I'm not.
I know they have nothing to do with each other, but it would look kind of cool. Like I just picture 2 of these side to side by that Moff Gideon I talked about earlier. If they ever make it in the Mando suit, like the Beskar. I know it has nothing to do with each other. But like just the colors.
It's cool. You can mix that, or you can even grab a couple Death Troopers or a couple Dark Troopers, put them all together.
Hell yeah!
So you just have the look really dark. Like Darkseid, like all black troopers of all different kinds. That'd be cool shit.
That would be cool. I like it. That's a good idea too, Josh. Let's move on real quick.
Well, there was another hot toy drop. I don't know if
is
Mario
there?
got it.
Oh shit. Which one was it?
I could put it up on the screen if you want.
Go ahead, put it up.
I don't know what dropped.
Well, not dropped, but announcement.
The Snowstorm Trooper? Is it the Snowstorm Trooper?
I don't know. I think you're talking about a tree, right?
Yeah, I think you're talking about that. Yeah.
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
yeah, hold on.
Great. This would be. I figure this would be a good segue into our next topic. I think we're gonna talk about.
I like those.
So I think, especially after watching the movie, this looks really good. I know they're all wearing the same. I saw a lot of people complaining that they don't like that they're all wearing the same suit. But I kind of like it, and it's also in the comics. It's very close to like Star-Lord's suit in the comics, so I thought people would be more on board for it. But I saw more people disliking it than liking it. But I think it looks really cool with the mix-up suits and everything.
I like it.
It's whether or not they're actually going to do it.
Yeah, and you can tell these are old head sculpts, but
yeah, you just have to. You know, the thing is they tease this kind of stuff all the time. Obviously, they announced Groot, so Groot's definitely coming. They got a release date for him now. But as far as the others,
it would just be so easy though. I don't see why they wouldn't. They have the molds for literally all these, and you're given the same suit for every figure, so I feel like this would be a very easy line for them to make.
It is, but I think it's all going to depend on the success of the film.
And
if
so
the film
far,
doesn't
it's killing it. Like they said, just Thursday night alone, it beat expectations. It had 18 million just Thursday night alone. So they're thinking it's going to kill it over the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. I mean, because I heard early predictions was going to be like maybe 500 million, maybe. But I haven't seen it, right? And that was just, those analytics, projections, ticket sales, stuff like that.
Before the movie came out, it was like, but like word of mouth got out and like it's selling out. So if you're trying to go over the weekend, at least here, it's hard to find a ticket right now.
Right. So if it ends up being great, right? Which is because here's the problem. Nothing's been great lately. Everything's has been mediocre stuff. So Hot Toys hasn't really been pushing lines. If this pulls in, No Way Home line or close to like, Infinity War or Endgame, then they're going to make everything. Yeah. Because, let's just.
Well, I will say, because I know we're talking about later, it was a breath of fresh air, and this was a really good one. I don't know if you're seeing it soon or not, but this was a really good one.
No, I'm going to wait for it to come. I mean, because it's like nowadays, like 45 days and movies are out. So
yeah. Well, now they have that new thing. They want it to come to like digital first and Blu-ray and whatnot, and make people buy it before they put it on Disney Plus. That's the new thing they're doing. So it's gonna be a little bit.
It don't matter to me. I mean, I'll get it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If it's once it hits a digital form of any kind, I'll get it.
It's a good movie. So, top 10 in my MCU list. You heard that from Dennis. Josh is co-signing that comment, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put it up there in my
10?
top five.
What?
Top 5, you say? Wow.
What? Yeah, hold on.
I really like it.
Don't get my expectations up. I'm going tomorrow to go check this thing out, man.
I actually really liked it. It was a fresh. Obviously, it's not. I get a 9 out of 10. It wasn't. There were some things that I was like, but for the most part, especially compared to what we've been getting lately, this movie was great.
A 9 out of 10
for me.
Anthony, you heard that? 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I thought I did. I don't know, but that's everybody's got different opinions. I don't know.
Yeah,
you guys, Anthony, you go in there with a negative mindset. I need you to be more positive.
No, you guys might not be for. Might not be for everybody, but me personally, like this isn't spoilers because it's in the trailers and stuff. It's good storytelling and good writing when they're making people in the theater get emotional over fake CGI animals.
Anthony, if you cry, I need a picture.
I don't.
You do.
So
it's
not gonna happen.
I don't know if I can picture Anthony crying. He doesn't seem like a crying type.
He's too hard.
Look, wait. There's somebody else. 9 out of 10, best MCU for a while. That's 3 people, Anthony. I think we're gonna cry. Hold on. I'm gonna put a poll. I'm gonna put a poll.
I wouldn't say that. But...
Is Anthony gonna cry during the movie? I don't know. I've never done this before. Let me see if it'll let me do it.
You gotta do it in YouTube, not in here though.
Eddie, I watched Evil Dead Rise 2. That movie was great. Also,
yeah, no, look, I don't have any doubt it's gonna be a good movie. Well, I do have a doubt because the last whole phase has sucked, but James Gunn is cool, and I think he did a pretty good job with the first 2.
It'll make you look at Rocket in a whole nother light too.
Why is Groot so shredded? Why is he so damn big?
I like the first Guardians more than I like the second.
I will agree on that one, yeah. The second's probably the weakest out of the 3.
But they were fun. Like, they were fun movies. So if it follows, you know what I mean? Like, the first 2 movies still feel like the same movies, right? You're still in their universe, right? So if the third follows suit with that, I'm sure I'll like it.
It had a bunch of what the hell moments, like, and the ending, it did not end the way I thought it would. So usually you can call the ending. I didn't think. I thought it was going to go a whole different direction than it did.
Well,
which I like the way it ended. It was a nice like bow tie and everything. So,
well, I'm glad it's doing good.
So this is the last time we're going to see this iteration of Guardians as we know it.
I'm not saying anything. So you watch the movie.
Well, it's been speculated. It's been hinted at. I mean, considering that James Gunn is basically gone, moving on.
He's gone. Chris Pratt is. Hollywood doesn't like him. And Batista's kind of over it, so I think they're done.
Yeah.
Well,
it just sounds like the team is completely dismantled. So
we'll come back to this conversation whenever y'all see it, because I don't know. So we'll see. Okay. This figure looks dope. I think it looks really awesome.
But Josh, let me ask you: do they actually explain why he's so damn big?
Groot.
Yeah. Why he's so swole like this?
He's a teen, bro.
He's more of I think he's more like closer to like adult now because you had
he's
teenage
like in his 20s. He just, he's a football player now. He just discovered some TRT. Right. It's cool. It's cool. I've heard nothing but top-notch things. I saw Evil Rise yesterday, my boy. That was wild. Ren's best Guardians movie, best MCU trilogy, in my opinion.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
wow, you're gonna laugh more. You're gonna laugh more than you have in a while as well.
I know people say they like, which I agree. The comedy has been kind of like they've been relying too on the recent stuff. Like it hasn't been that serious. There's comedy in this one, obviously because it's Guardians, but it's in the right places and it's not overly done to where it's like
it's not like Thor.
Yeah, it's not like Thor. It doesn't take you out of the movie. The jokes hit when they're supposed to hit, and I just think they did a really good job. And you can tell they put a lot of care into this. I didn't see and there wasn't a CGI problem from what I saw. Like how there's been some issues with CGI lately. It looks like they actually put a lot of care into this one, and you can tell it was just an overall fun experience. A lot of heart, a lot of emotion. You'll look at these characters a little differently in a good way. Nebula is really good. Nebula really steps it up in this one.
Oh, Nebula does? Really?
Yeah.
It's got a more nice. Anthony, I'm gonna send you one of these to hide your tears. Which one do you want? Do you want to go with Groot?
I'm good. I don't. That's not gonna happen.
Do you want to go with Star-Lord himself? Yeah. Let me know. I'll send that to you.
Every form your own opinions. You might love it, you might hate it, but me personally, I thought this was a nice breath of fresh air compared to what we've had lately.
That's good then, because I want to see it.
I'm excited. I think you're gonna like it, Anthony. I have faith.
Yeah.
Have faith. All right.
I'll probably like it because it's James Gunn. It's not like I don't think it's gonna be, I don't know, just lately they're just random people doing random Marvel movies.
See, I think what this one did well, it was the same director through all the same movies for one. So he got to complete his vision. It's its own kind of focused story. Everybody already knows this, and they've already said that in interviews. It doesn't really tie to the multiverse stuff. So it's like its own little story in its own little pocket of the universe. And I think that's why it's doing so well, because it's not trying to connect to everything that they're doing right now. It's kind of like they're like, no, this is the final movie with these Guardians. We're going to put all the spotlight on them and not focus on the overall.
That's good.
Which I think that's why it did so well. It's like its own story.
That's cool, man. I'll totally be into it. As far as the figures, though, probably not. Just because I don't like. There's like a half and half, right? Some people dig it, some people don't. But when they drop like a team that's all wearing the same uniform, I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to me, right? Like the original Guardians, it was cool looking because everybody looked completely different, but they were the team,
Yeah.
Like team uniforms, I don't know if I would necessarily want to have those, if that makes sense.
I can see where you're coming from. I think the way how much I enjoy this movie is what makes me want it.
That could be a thing too, right? If you're like, it's just so good, I want to have it.
I just want that because I know Queen talked about it. They want to work with do a Guardian, or John from Queen said he would love to do a Guardians thing, but they just haven't got the approval yet. So the Guardians get no love in statue form, so that's why I'm leaning towards that set.
That would be cool.
I'm excited for it. I'm hopefully gonna see it Sunday.
Well, if you want to talk full spoilers next week, you better.
Oh yeah, for sure. So you guys in the audience better watch it because we're gonna talk full spoilers.
I think you've heard everybody. The only main issue people had was what they did with Adam Warlock. But
that's what I was afraid of. Yep, damn it.
They explain why. Like, I'm not giving away, but it's explained why he is the way he is. So it kind of makes sense for the story. So I mean, you'll have to see it, but so I don't think he's they're not gonna. He's not gonna be that way forever. Essentially, there's gonna be growth. They explain why he is the way he is. That's all I'll say.
Okay. All right. Let's move on from that topic because we got a couple more statues to talk about. This one in particular, since we're still kind of, Revenge of the Sith is the 5th today. Iron Studios dropped this bad boy. Can you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No? Can you see it?
Yeah. It looks awesome.
All right. So this is Darth Vader 1/10 scale from Iron Studios. This is pretty cool. A lot of people like this one. Think the base is cool. You got the broken helmet. It's pretty neat. And like I said before, guys, 1/10 scale, for them to put this much detail in such a small scale, right? It looks really good. I like his pose. I kind of like everything about him. A lot of people wish that this was in a bigger size. I think that would be dope if it was.
I feel like they get that a lot with their 10 scale stuff, like with that Cyclops.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's funny because Mario and I were talking, not too long ago about this, but imagine if, and this question is going to go to both of you guys. Imagine if, right, they went and did a diorama set like they did with Age of Apocalypse and Sentinels, where they have a figure in the middle, right? And then you have all the different, 1/10 scale statues around it to create that big diorama. Mario, you just jumped on in perfect time. We were just talking about the conversation me and you had about them possibly doing something like they did with the Sentinels or what they did with the Age of Apocalypse. And you
what
said
character of that side could they use though for that?
Well, Mario had a good one. Go ahead, Mario. Say it. Say it, Mario. Say it.
There was a couple things that I was thinking about, but I think I don't know if we can do it in 1/10. But I think if they scaled the Falcon from A New Hope, in which it's in Docking Bay 94, where there's basically the stormtroopers are coming after them, and we see everybody boarding the ship while they're trying to escape. Right?
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be insanely impressive if they can do.
Well, what kind of villain though? So like the Sentinel diorama and Age of Apocalypse, it's a bunch of heroes.
The Sentinel is the Falcon.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a villain.
The Falcon itself.
It's just a centerpiece, right?
No, that's cool.
Would be the Falcon, and then there would be a fight going on between them trying to get back into the Falcon and some stormtroopers and stuff like that. I think
we see Obi-Wan and Luke running up the ramp. We see Chewie and Han holding off the stormtroopers while stormtroopers are actually, coming in, all within the docking bay itself, right? So you got little boxes of whatever, little containers of different things where troopers are taking cover, or they're shooting around corners from. Something like that. One big old giant display like that would be insane.
I know people didn't like the show, but they could have done something cool like that with that the Rancor from Book of Boba. Like, so pretty much had that whole scene and have the Rancor in the middle, but have a bunch of.
That would be cool. That's another one.
They actually did the Rancor itself already.
Yeah, no, they did the Rancor, but if they made into a diorama like that and have a bunch of pieces that connect to it like that, that would be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
See, I love this Vader. This Vader, by the way, man, considering that it's 1/10, I love the pose. I love the environment, but again, if this were quarter scale, dude, I'd be all over it. But 1/10 is definitely tempting, man, because this is something I could probably put on a desk, at work or something like that. That'd be dope.
And they're not really that expensive, guys. They're all usually under $200 or $300, depending on the complexity of the statue. But this is neat, man. I like it a lot.
With a $32 deposit, we're looking at a $320 price point for this thing.
No, right there it's 160.
I think it's 160 bucks.
90 something.
Yeah. 159.99.
Huh.
Yeah, 159.99.
Anthony, what do you
think
about
Alex, if you're watching, I'll see you in San Diego, bro.
Let's go. Yeah, guys, make sure you guys check out Iron Studios in San Diego Comic-Con if you're going. Check out Alex, obviously. Anthony, what do you think about this one?
It's the first time I've seen it, so it looks good. It looks good. It's tough for me because I've got the hot toy coming, right?
Right.
So, but as a 10 scale and from Iron Studios, I think it looks very good. I think people who are into the Iron Studios statue side of Star Wars, this is cool. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like I won't get it because again, but I think it looks cool. I like the stance. I like the stance. That's kind of cool. Like the way he's posed down like that, and it's got a saber in the back, the cape flowing. It's really neat. It's pretty cool, man. But I don't have a whole lot to say about it though. But it's pretty cool.
No, it's all right.
Was it you or Mario that wanted the quarter scale on Throne they made? I know it was one of you guys that said you wanted
I
it.
think I was Mario.
I'm kind of looking at it too. Dude.
That shit looks dope. I would like to see that in person.
Didn't they add a head sculpt where it's like half broken? You can see his face.
Oh,
yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and a chest box is gashed too. So yeah, they did add a couple swap outs for it. I'm sure they'll have it on display in San Diego.
I keep forgetting their names, man. The guys that did the brothers that did Maul and Ventress. Did you see that tease that they did for Revan?
For Revan, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
See,
yes.
But
somebody,
what is that about? Like, who?
I could tell you what I think it is. I think it's gonna be, and this is, guys, I don't want to get anybody in trouble, so I have no idea. Nobody told me. This is not an insider's thing. I'm assuming, right? This is me thinking that this is gonna be part of the Mythos line.
Right, because see, I didn't know who what's the brand under. You know what I mean?
Well, they haven't announced it. That's why.
Right. So I'm curious to see if it's going to be distributed through Sideshow and branded.
I believe it's going to be the Mythos line. Does anybody have the picture by any chance?
I do.
Did you guys get the XM one?
I have the XM one. Yeah,
he did. I did not.
I actually haven't had a chance to unbox it yet, so it's sitting in storage along. I have Malik also, XM and Revan and Malik.
I know. I just at some point you just got to send them to me and we'll work something out. Because
no, we don't need to do that.
I didn't. I mean,
they're just sitting in storage, and he'll gladly display them, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean that I won't gladly display them at some point either. It's just right now, it just isn't the proper time. But eventually, it definitely will.
Hey, let's go.
Oh yeah, brother. Happy Revenge of the Sith, aka Cinco de Mayo, everything tacos and beer.
Mario, you said you had the picture or no?
I'm getting to it, man. Shit, come down.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, I got it right here. And here we go.
And here we go. Boom.
There it is. There it is.
I think it's gonna be Mythos.
That's interesting.
I think it's gonna be Mythos.
Yeah, but how do you Mythos Revan? Because
exactly,
it's just Revan. You know, I mean, like he's he's masked because play the game. You know what I mean? So it's not like he has a specific face,
right?
And then his outfit's basically, because then if they change the outfit too much, then people will be like, well, that's not Revan. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it would be a Mythos.
Yeah, but they just threw out Yoda, and Yoda didn't change. He just looks like himself.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
but they made him look kind of oldish too, right? Like he's like
he's like 1,000,000 years old anyway.
Well, yeah, but you can tell by that he looks a little bit older.
They did the same thing with Anakin and Obi-Wan. They had nothing to do with Mythos, but yet they included them in the Mythos line. They were just basically Clone Wars pieces.
Right.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. So if they just brand it Mythos and then
they could.
So correct me if I'm wrong. He was only in the video game, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they ended up doing novels as well, but yeah.
Do you think he'll ever show up in live action?
Legends. Nothing in live action yet. No.
Wasn't like Keanu Reeves like tied to him for live action for a while? Like I saw a bunch of fan art.
It's just like how people wanted that John guy to be Mr. Fantastic. It's just like a fan thing.
John guy?
Like, that'd be cool if he was Revan or something. He's mentioned
really
sort
cool.
of. He's mentioned sort of in The Rise of Skywalker. So, but it's through my visual dictionary where when you're in Palpatine's area and he's got all those statues or whatever he had around
is
him
referenced in there?
For the different Sith Lords, there's different factions. I forgot what they're called. Like followers, and this was the followers of Revan for this statue. And that's broken down and showed in the visual dictionary. So and that's what's interesting. That's the only thing I have from the sequel trilogies are the visual dictionaries. Because they're kind of cool and they break down.
Does anybody remember if the Cherrick brothers actually did the XM piece as well?
I don't think they did.
I don't know if they did.
I don't think they did. I could be wrong, but I don't think they did. But they're monsters, bro. I love them.
Yeah.
Well, I think at the very max it would be a quarter scale. Right.
Yeah.
At the minimum, it'd be like a fifth scale.
Well, it's gonna be whatever the Mythos line is, because I guarantee this is gonna be.
They're all 5th.
They're all 5th scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all 1 and 5.
They could just be doing a one-off quarter. You know,
You
they
think
still have
so?
those.
But why though? I don't think so. I think they're
because, like they said,
line.
he's not really tied to any of that. I know you said they did that with like Anakin and whatnot, but I mean, I feel like he's kind of way off left field from my understanding to add to Mythos.
Unless they repaint it and make him a white knight.
Oh. They could do the white, but that would suck.
Would it?
Why?
Yeah,
Why would it suck? Why?
Because that's just a variant. Like I have the white version of him in Black Series.
Well, didn't he actually go back to the Jedi for a minute?
Well, did you?
Before he died? Huh?
Because it just depends. Because he's your story.
Did you just say, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, in the game, did you do that?
You see, that's what makes everything tricky. Like, it's hard to canonize stuff when the players, the characters, like with Mass Effect.
That's why it remains in Legends.
I was like, I knew Mario was a Jedi.
Well, the story does progress in the Old Republic, in the MMO game, and then there are several novels with him as well. But just the Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 are so good that, I mean, I would prefer them being in the past because I don't want Disney to screw it up because they will. But if you make statues or figures of this line, they'll definitely sell.
Yeah,
I want a Nihilus.
Well,
I have a Nihilus. Do you want him?
Sure.
He's 3.75 inches.
Oh.
All right. Well, we'll see. But listen, speaking of the brothers, I want to talk about this real quick, guys, because this I'm excited about. Oh, can you see this, guys?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So this is the new PCS website, and as you guys know, Shredder was announced and released for PO yesterday. And as you could see, the platinum exclusive Shredder that comes with the katana switch out was sold out. They only made 75 pieces of this bad boy. And we talked about it in depth in our last show when it came to what PCS is doing as far as, bringing the collectible back into collecting. This is a low ES 75 were made. Obviously, there's a golden ticket inside of their packs as well, where you get I think it's like $200 off. They sold out so fast that Anthony was nice enough to put 2. So 2 people are going to be lucky enough to get $200 off in that golden ticket, and as well, a lucky person could get that real platinum coin in their box.
How fast did this take to sell out? Was it like a few minutes type thing?
I think
75. I would think it would.
I think it was underneath an hour. I'm not sure.
Were you able to snag one?
But
so if you really wanted, you had enough time to basically grab it before it sold out.
No, I think a lot of people unfortunately missed out on this. And I tried to say last week, man, if you sleep on stuff like this, because everybody's on that, oh no, that's not what collecting's about, tangent. I'm just tell you right here though, my man got it.
What?
You got it?
That's right, son. There it is. I got it.
Oh,
I'm super excited. You guys know I don't really buy statues like that, guys.
What was the price on it again?
The whole thing was like 1,300 or something like that. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a little bit more,
right?
Yep, 1/3 scale. I got the platinum version. And like I said, guys, I try to say it before. What they're doing over at PCS, I think it's cool. And again, this is coming from me, so like take it with a grain of salt if you like. But I came from doing blind bags with my daughter. That's how we started, right? Mm-hmm. So a blind bag has a chase inside of it. When you open it up, even though you might know what you could potentially get, you don't know. And when you get that rare chase or that 1 in 300, right? It's exciting. So the fact that now the unboxing is going to be exciting versus putting it together, for me, I think that's cool. So imagine, and that's what I kind of want to do for the review on this. I want to not only focus on the character, the assembly, obviously, and the statue itself. But I want to try to lay out the whole unboxing it, and I doubt I'm gonna get anything inside of it, but if I do, you guys are gonna see a real reaction, which is gonna be crazy. So but again, there's 75 of these. They're only exclusive through PCS. The difference with the platinum is that it does come with the katana in his hand. The deluxe does not come with the katana in his hand, but it does come with the broken helmet sculpt, which you could find on Spec Fiction. He has it up there, guys. I put the link in my Collectors Assemble group, or if you need the link, hit me up. But this is cool, man. I really liked it.
What's the edition size on the other ones?
Say it again.
What was the edition size on the other ones?
Let's take a look. So this one's 75. The deluxe was, give me 1 second, because
is that Raphael still available? Or is it gone?
Well, maybe on their site, but
available on Sideshow, I think.
Yeah, because it's a deluxe.
Did it? Okay, I wasn't sure.
It's gone. It's gone on Sideshow.
$275 for the deluxe, which is still low.
Yeah, it's still really low.
$275 for the deluxe, and then the regular, I think it was like $500. I can't remember, but let me see. The regular version, once my computer decides to load up, guys. To be determined. So
so they're probably just gonna keep taking pre-orders until they're ready to cut off, and then have extras
for the regular one.
For the regular.
But I'm excited, man. Like I said, I don't buy statues that much. I'm excited about the whole anticipation of unboxing it and opening up that box and potentially getting a coin or a golden ticket or whatever it is on top of your purchase. And like I said, there's 75 of these. They sold out right away, so it's working already. His first time, it's working already. I don't have any other Ninja Turtles from this line. I wasn't really too big of a fan of them, but as you guys know, I have the Ronin. And I think it'll be cool next to the Ronin, even though the Ronin's a little bit smaller. Shredder's meant to be bigger, so I think it'll look cool. But I definitely got it. So super happy. Man, that's
awesome.
Super happy about that. Yes,
congrats, bro.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. Now one more thing, guys, before we move on to movies and stuff. I just wanted to give a special shout out, guys, to everyone who partnered up with us during Autism Awareness Month. Obviously, you guys know that's really big for us. So we had a lot of companies, come through and send us some stuff for us to show off on the show in support of autism, supporting inclusion and stuff on YouTube, and just supporting the cause in general. Obviously, XM Studios came through. We have the Batman White Knight going on. It's our latest episode. If you guys want to go check it out, I know it's a little bit of an older piece, but they gave us a great deal for you guys. It's on the link of the bio of the video if you want to check it out. Or if you have any questions, you can hit me up. Definitely a cool one. We had Iron Studios with the whole entire Power Rangers line unboxing, which was really cool, fun video to do. And a lot of our viewers, took advantage of the discount they gave us as well, guys. When I go negotiate with these guys on our terms and stuff, I the first thing I ask is, what can we do for our viewers? So it makes me really happy when, I could help somebody with their collection and, of course, save them some money, right? Because that's cool, right? So I'm trying to use our platform and our voice to go ahead and, give you guys some perks, man. And I'm just happy that XM and Iron Studios and a couple of the other companies, gave us some cool discount for you guys to use. So I appreciate you guys, obviously, as well, the viewers, and of course my panel members for being on the show for the month of April, and hearing me talk about this all the time. But Beast Kingdom, obviously, thank you for the the Superman monument statue. That's another one of our latest shows. Factory Entertainment with our Sword of Omens, guys. If somebody's looking for that Sword of Omens, it is on Sideshow Seconds. I put a link up in our link of the bio, and there's also a discount on their Factory Entertainment website as well. And of course, Diamond Select, for sending us that Thor versus Silver Surfer, recreating that Thor Silver Surfer number 4 comic. So thank you guys, and thank you everybody who supported for Autism Awareness Month. Got my daughter back into it, building stuff, and as I don't know if you guys could see, but
all right, froze up. Damn. We know what he's alluding to because there's a little tip right there by the shorts, little light up thing.
I'm back. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
We can hear you, but you're still frozen.
There you go.
There you go.
Right. Sorry. I pulled the damn cord out. That's why I don't do that. But all right, what's next? What do you want to talk about? Want to talk about some movies?
We were talking about Guardians.
All right. Well, no, we can't talk about that.
I think we can get his thoughts real quick in a non-spoiler.
Getting thoughts?
Way.
All right.
I'd love to hear your thoughts on it.
We already talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do some of that. Give me 1 second. All right. So, Guardians of the Galaxy. I know we talked about it a little bit. But what are your thoughts overall on the movie itself? I know you said it was 9 out of 10, but do you think going forward this is paving the way for more Marvel movies, or you think it's gonna mess up with the Marvels? And what else is next for
Well, the Marvels I heard is kind of a shit show behind the scenes, and that's one reason why I got kind of pushed to November, because they're trying to re-edit it around and change some things a little bit, because they're promising all these changes, but like I said earlier, we won't realistically see those until like the 2024 films, like with New World Order and Thunderbolts. So I think they're trying to.
There's a writer's strike now too, so
that's gonna kind of fuck it up too.
That writer's strike pushed back Wonder Man.
That writer's strike's gonna push back a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Do we know why? What's the whole thing about again?
They're not getting paid enough, and they're getting treated like shit.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It's just like all the visual effects guys and the editors, and I know that because that's what I do. Yeah. And they expect you to just do all this stuff, and
I heard they had people like sleeping at the CGI houses and stuff.
Yeah, they think you just a flip of a switch and something you can change it. Easy change. You're like, no, this is gonna take a lot of time to make this change. You want to keep doing revisions. It's not, like some little app like Canva or something. Like you're working on stuff and rendering stuff. There's a lot there's a lot of work, and a lot of these guys don't get that. And the same thing with writers. They just writers should get paid, because anything, whether it's a book, a movie, a TV show, a video game, it all sucks, dude, if the story's not good. Yeah.
Well, I think
it just does.
Well, like I'm assuming, because Deadpool 3 already started filming, Thunderbolts and New World Order. I'm assuming if they're already filming, their scripts are pretty much done, so those shouldn't be affected. I think it's just stuff after. If I'm correct, if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. But that's from my understanding. You think they'll be fine?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I know like sometimes they do rewrites while they're filming. So I don't know, but I would assume they're okay.
For the most part,
Ahsoka's done, so they're not gonna, that's probably gonna still come out in August or whatever.
And Andor season 2 finished filming right before the strike happened, so that should be fine.
It's probably done, yeah. But Ghostbusters started production this week, so I don't know if that got delayed or because that's slated for December 20th release. The new Ghostbusters, Firehouse or whatever the working title is. So
was the last writer's strike like in 2008?
Well, there was definitely one in 2008 because I felt that shit everywhere. But I don't know if that was the last one. I don't know if we had one I don't know if we had one since. I don't know.
No, that's the last one that I remember.
And what sucks is it kind of has like because I was watching the Christian Harloff show, and they were talking about House of the Dragon. Even with the writers thing, they're still pushing forward that. They're like, no, we want to put this out. So now they're nervous that they're going to completely fuck up that show, the second season of that show.
Oh, I hope not. That's just
they're just kind of forcing it.
Yeah, that's much.
They want money.
IP, dude.
And they'll go the way of Game of Thrones. Hopefully not.
Well, listen, I know there's a lot of deadlines and stuff, and everybody's, trying to push things and compete with others. But, I really do believe that they need to treat people a little bit better, especially those
absolutely.
that make the
100%.
magic happen behind the screen. And usually they don't get enough credit. You know what I mean?
No,
So,
and it sucks though. As much as I love Marvel, like I heard that they also like when it comes to the like more so the CGI, like they pay the least because like people want it just as for pretty much the publicity of working on a Marvel film, but Marvel apparently doesn't pay the CGI houses a lot from what I heard, which is kind of unfortunate.
No, not much at all, dude.
yeah.
Like not much at all. Same with video game companies, comic book writers, Marvel, DC. They just pennies on the dollar. They're like record labels, and it's bad.
You said you work in that field. What exactly do you do?
Well, everything, dude. I do regular editing. I do color grading. Anything post production stuff, all sorts of stuff, dude. At Premiere, After Effects, Resolve.
No, that's cool. I didn't know you were involved with all. That's really cool, man.
Yeah, but I basically do it all for myself, though. I'm all just freelance. I just work for people. They need projects done. Okay, cool. We'll do a project.
Oh, yeah,
that's good.
And that's better because I can charge on my own terms. If I went to go work at Disney, I'd be lucky if I made like 60 a year or something.
You have to say
and it'd be like 16-hour days.
Yeah.
Damn.
You said you have to sign a contract for like a set amount, right? Something like that.
Yeah. So it's not, dude. Screw that. So you tell me like what you want, and I'll be like, well, I'll do up to like 3 revisions. Because like I said, revisions suck, man. Because if you're like, oh, I kind of like this, but can you maybe do this instead at this part and change this, right? Well, I got to create these effects.
I can only imagine
because I got to redo it.
It's obviously probably not to as of a degree, but like when it comes to recording music, like when we record music for people, we would send them that, and then they would want it. They would come back and have like this tiniest change, and it would we had to like rework a whole structure of the song for that tiniest. So
yeah,
I get it.
It's not easy.
No, it's not. It's not. So it's it's best to, in my opinion, if you're gonna do this stuff, you try to promote yourself.
Yeah,
because I get that there's some people think there's some type of prestige, but I look at it almost like a blemish. Like I wouldn't personally be, toting the fact that I worked at Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
I would keep that kind of on the DL because I don't look at them as like something prestigious. I look at them as like a machine, like EA, like with video games.
It's just unfortunate to hear that like your favorite studio is somewhat of a bully in the industry, from what it sounds like.
I mean, I think that's across the board though, because it's just the nature of the beast. And I know it was worse back then, but it's still no excuse for it to happen now.
Well, aside from it
was definitely. I mean, I was just saying, look at Marvel's track record. Anyway, this is even pre-Disney. I mean, most of the creators, they don't get anything.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the reasons McFarlane hid Spawn away from Marvel, because as soon as he mentioned it, he would have lost all of it. Spawn would have just been a Marvel property, and he wouldn't have got shit. Instead, look, he went off and founded Image. He fucking made millions of dollars all on his own, because that's his creation, and then he went with it. So that's unfortunate. All these companies, that's what they want to do. Record companies are no different. You know what I mean? They'll give you pennies on the dollar for an album that they sell for $20.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, aside from that, the only other really news type thing would be like the another Fantastic Four rumor casting for the up to 1,000 time with like Margot Robbie, and then that one guy I've never heard of they got offered the Human Torch role.
Human Torch.
Yeah, which that I'm cool with. I like them getting not established actors and make them household names.
Right, exactly. I think that's the best course of action.
I get with the Fantastic Four, maybe have your 2 leads, so Sue Storm and Reed Richards, be a powerhouse celebrity, like a big name celebrity like Adam Driver or Margot Robbie, and then have like the Thing and Human Torch, like unknown, or like since the Thing is probably would be an older character, have him a well-established actor with Reed Richards, and maybe do Sue Storm and Human Torch as a no-name actor. But I wish they would have. So I get it, because this brand is technically tarnished 3 times, because they had that really, really old one before even the early 2000 one. So like they have to get this right, and I'm pretty sure the reason why they want somebody like Adam Driver and Margot Robbie. The Margot Robbie thing's still up in the air, but Just saying.
Well, none of it's confirmed, right? They're supposed to confirm it in the next week, I think.
Yeah, I think out of all of, I think the Adam Driver one's pretty solid.
Ugh.
I just
I hope
don't.
not.
I just don't know about the Margot Robbie one, which is that one kind of threw. Like I saw that, and I just didn't think about her at all when it came to.
She's
Marvel
typecasted now as Harley Quinn, so it would be stupid.
How do you think all this will go down with the writer strike going on right now? I mean, should they actually put this on hold until they come to?
They had to.
First of all,
they had to have known about the writer strike potentially happening, so they have to have some kind of like plan B, backup plan. Because I don't know. I feel like they'll know if something like that is coming.
Yeah, but Marvel right now needs a win, and this writer strike isn't going to help. Right?
Oh yeah.
So for them having a plan B, that may not be the best course of action, especially if they're going to bring out Fantastic Four again.
All I know is I would not want to be Kevin Feige, because between how Marvel's been lately, and then the Jonathan Major stuff, and now the writer strike, is like that man can't catch a break.
Listen, I hope none of them are casted. But anyway, so moving along.
Sorry, I forgot to mention Henry Cavill is Doom. Henry Cavill is Doom. I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, I hope that. I'm good with that.
I think that'd be dope. I would actually love that. You can't see
Cavill. I don't know. Well, he's also
I'm tired of that. They're just recycling this Actors Guild around circles in all the superhero movies.
No, I get that. I hate when they use the same actors for everything,
because
it makes Hollywood feel small. I'm just a huge Cavill fan and a Doctor Doom fan, so those two together, I'm just like, hell yeah, that's why. But that's just personal.
I like Doom too. A no-namer.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, bring in some fresh talent.
Yeah, and I just think Cavill was done really dirty with the whole Superman thing, so I think he deserves a win. And obviously, Doctor Doom would be a big win.
Why are my chats
he's pretty well off too.
Here? Hold on, guys. My chats are not updating in
StreamYard, huh?
In StreamYard.
Yeah.
Why?
Not sure.
That's strange.
I see it on my channel. Darth Rashid, what's up, dude? The last one I don't see Darth Rashid in here. I don't see Dennis's comment.
The last one was Boba Fettuccine.
Yeah, for me in StreamYard, but in my live here, it's not showing Dennis or Rashid. But anyway, shout out to Rashid, big Star Wars fan, obviously. And what did Dennis say? Dennis said, if this is the beginning of James Gunn movies, I have hope for DC. He's talking about the
Guardians
thing.
He just finished the script for Superman Legacy, so
yeah. Listen, aside from that, but before we go, because we are out of time, Super Mario movie, I watched it, loved it.
Yeah, that was fun.
Loved it.
Really?
I took my son for the first time to the theaters. He's a Mario fan. He loves watching me play on the Switch.
Nice.
And we're doing his party tomorrow, but
it just cracked $1 billion. It joined the $1 billion club.
Hell yeah. Listen, they didn't skip a beat. They hit every single little Easter egg, every single game, everything. They hit it. I wish there was a little bit more Yoshi, but I think they did that because they might have another movie and he's probably gonna be like, the attraction for it. But listen, I loved it, man. I haven't had a good time in watching a movie like that in a while. And
the voice acting was great.
And I know they did a good job.
Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. I was pretty happy that fit really well.
I was pissed that they didn't use the original guy for Mario because he's still around. But everybody did good, man. Zero complaints on any of that.
When Bowser's singing the Peaches song.
Peaches.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard that, I thought he was saying bitches.
Yeah.
I was hearing bitches the whole time. I was like,
what's funny is that I ran across a reel on Instagram where I guess a hipster pastor took that song and changed it to Jesus. Of
course.
I'm like, wow.
No, it was cool that Bowser, because it's Jack Black, he was in his castle, he was hosting a heavy metal concert and stuff. So it was just cool.
Hell yeah.
Jack Black did a good job too.
Shout out to my man in the chat, 12-inch Moonstream, saying that so this is where all the cool kids are hanging out. Hello, community of collectors. Hello, man.
What's
up,
man?
Dude?
Yeah,
I wish I could pull
up
your comments. I think I did it when I ended the what do you call that? the survey for if Anthony was going to cry or not, which, by the way, hit 75% yes.
Yeah, but that's bullshit.
I think when I ended it, I think when I ended it, it did something to not show the.
That's weird. It should just be there. Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know. But anyway, it's basically telling us it's time to wrap it up, guys, because it is 4 minutes over the time, and you guys know that I like to be on time when we start and end. But I want to appreciate everybody in the chats, obviously, for joining us Friday night. I know you could be joining other people, but you were here, so I appreciate it. And yeah, guys, we'll see you guys on another episode next Friday. I do have a lot of more people lined up as guests, which I'm trying to schedule for you guys. I know you guys typically like those. Couple companies, couple artists, things like that. We'll see what we could do. But Josh, what you got going on in the near future, my friend?
Just waiting for pieces to come in. Like some, I got 2 Haskells and a bus. Some coming at some point in my lifetime.
Okay.
Excited for the new Zelda game. I'm going to be binging the hell out of that. But as far as the show goes, yeah, just every Thursday night on the McCoy Culture channel, I have a show called Retroactive. We just pretty much, it's not really collecting related. We just talk about all things pop culture, like with the movie shows, DC, Star Wars, Marvel, and even other things. Like it doesn't have to be those 3 IPs. Yeah, we just go live, talk about those stuff at 8 p.m. Every Thursday. So come hang out. It's a good time.
That's good, man. Definitely check him out, guys. McCoy Culture. Guys, if you're in our group, you can see we post this stuff all the time as well. But definitely check everybody out in this group here. We got good guys, good streams. We talk about everything, and all our shows kind of bounce off of one another. So really, really enjoy them, and make sure you guys subscribe. Mario, what you got going on, buddy?
Well, first and foremost, man, thanks for having me on as usual. It's always fun hanging out Friday nights with y'all. In a little bit, where I'm going to be on my man Dan and Dre's channel over at Cisco Reviews. We got LWO coming up in about a half hour, hopefully. But knowing us at a Cinco de Mayo, you know, a bunch of Mexicans, we're going to be late, dude. So it'll probably be like 8 o'clock. So I put up a collection tour, kind of, as a short.
Nice.
So,
nice.
Yeah. So there's that.
I put up some of our Star Wars Disneyland shorts.
I saw that. Yeah.
Cool.
That's what's up.
Nice, man.
Yeah, that's basically it, man. And
you got anything coming in soon?
Do I have anything coming in soon?
Figure statue related? No.
Figure statue related? Not yet. Not
we need to fix that. All right, cool.
But something will be coming later on down the line, but not anytime soon. So.
All right.
Yeah, it's that Link statue. You got to pre-order the Link statue.
I got to do that.
All right. Anthony, my guy, I hope your head is feeling a little bit better. Although I do enjoy you with the shades on. I feel like you're badass. And
it's a whole vibe.
It's the vibe, bro.
Is it? I know Tokinator was like Kerry King from Slayer, but yeah, I'm like, I guess, yeah.
I like it. I'm digging it.
Well, thank you.
It should be.
I wouldn't fuck with you in a bar. Just saying.
Yeah, for real.
Most people don't, man. I've been my whole life. But no, dude, it's feeling a little bit better. But I don't know. Tomorrow we got our show, right? It's me and Mario and Jay. Yeah. And don't know who else, but it's cool. We're doing another community spotlight. So I don't know if you're aware of that, Mario. I didn't tell you or not, but I posted it in the group where, you know, everybody's posting pictures right now on the thread because I wanted to see everybody's like custom figures, third-party figures, you know, custom dioramas, pretty much anything that's not a hot toy, right? Because there's so much out there other than that a lot of people don't know about. We got a lot of new collectors coming in every day, getting new subscribers every day, you know, so it's cool to like not only showcase other people's stuff in the community, but, you know, bring kind of awareness to a lot of new people or even veterans that don't even know things exist, you know, so we'll probably riff on that, you know, show off a lot of stuff from, you know, community members and I don't know, we'll probably talk some Star Wars too, I'm sure, but we got that going on tomorrow night. And then I've been streaming Jedi Survivor too, here and there. So that's kind of fun.
Oh, I saw that the other day.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's fun. Yeah. We're just playing that on the hardest difficulty, so it's insane. So having fun playing that and you know, talking hot toys at the same time. So it's pretty cool.
I love it.
Well, listen, guys, make sure you guys go subscribe to my guys here. Obviously, right after this, Mario's gonna be going on live, hopefully. And yeah, we'll catch you guys. I think I have a video airing Thursday. I think it's gonna be the Green Goblin Legends in 3D, which is dope. I wish it was bigger. But yeah, guys, We will catch you guys on another episode of Collectors Assemble Live next Friday, guys. Appreciate y'all.